I think it's like anything else. I think you have to be prepared. I think you have to prepare yourself. And that may be by studying with this teacher or that teacher, somewhere you make a connection. I think that's very important. There are actors and actresses who have not studied and are gifted and wonderful, and that's fine. If you're one of those people, that's great. But for the most part, most of us have to really learn how to do what we do. And that takes some study, and it takes being part of acting groups in which, you may be working professionally, but you're still learning, still honing what you do. So I think preparation is everything. And that means studying here or there and continuing to study and to be a part of a group, if you can be part of a group that's doing plays. And persevere. You know, the interesting thing about this is you start out in a business with a lot of people, and you end up so many years later, and those people aren't around anymore. Not that they're dead, they've fallen away one way or another. One of my agents in the past used to have a sign on the wall about this word, perseverance. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't persevere, if you don't stick to it, if you don't, it doesn't mean anything, you know. And I know of talented people who just didn't make it one way or another. And also, well, that's my advice in a sense to a young actor. I also would say it's also a crapshoot. You know, there's a lot of this stuff is not in your hands, but you have to be prepared for when opportunity comes to you, and you have to recognize when opportunity comes to you. In my own experience, I recognize now that there were opportunities that came to me that I didn't see. I didn't recognize that it was an opportunity at one time or another. But if you can be prepared and opportunity presents itself, that's the way it should happen. That's good. But you got to be able to recognize it, and you got to be prepared.